Turn the camera on, here we go, bada bing, bada boom.
So in the first one that we got,
Wait, hold on, are we on now?
Yeah,
Okay,
in
great.
the first one that we got, there were 2 rows for Billings Stiff, but I think that was just an error. 'Cause
Yeah, that was, we submitted twice,
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
right,
So I want to talk about the Hudson Mine.
the Hudson Mine, okay, so let's, for the people out there in TV land, let's talk, first of all, we're here to give out.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is the
30,000.
Finance Committee and
Finance Committee,
is Volo and Mars.
right, the two of us here. And we had to give out, divvy out $30,000, we have 1, 2, 3, 13 applicants, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 applicants, one right under the wire at rate 57. And I think all but one of them have requested $5,000, so.
Yeah, the foundations with this 1,000.
Yeah,
And somebody requested 10,000.
oh, fine, so anyway, all right, so let's start this meeting and, Margaret, what would you like to say?
So I'd like to, before we start talking about monies, can we go through the actual events?
Okay,
And so the one I want to ask about is the Hudson Mine.
should we mention all the events, should we go through a list of all?
Well, the first one is Billings Stiff, we've had that one before,
Okay,
we all know what that one is.
right,
The second one on the page is the Hudson Mine.
right,
Last year, this event occurred late afternoon into early evening. It closes roads all the way from the hospital down to the riverfront. There was a lot of pushback from the restaurants and businesses on Warren Street, because essentially from like mid to late afternoon through the dinner hour, nobody could get down to Warren Street, and because of the extent of the street closings, it was very difficult to even navigate the city. They have been asked to move their time, and they're not willing to move the time. To my knowledge, as of earlier this week, they did not yet have a mass gathering permit,
oh,
and the businesses and restaurants on Warren Street have been very vocal about the damage that this did to their business last year.
Mm.
So I think that this one, we really need to, have it be contingent on them moving their time to the morning.
or could they move to Union Street, another street?
Well, that has been suggested, and they don't want to do Union because Warren Street is the iconic street of Hudson. I suggested Union Street.
Columbia, either or,
Sorry?
or Columbia, right, either or.
Yeah. So I think that this one we should put a hold on until we find out whether they're going to be willing to consider a different time, and whether or not they're going to get a mass gathering.
What kind of day is it? The day
It's
is
Saturday.
a Saturday,
It's a Saturday in the middle of the summer. The event date is July 11th.
yeah,
And last year I was unaware of it. I went out before it started. And coming back, it's much more disruptive than the Flag Day, because you can't cut across on 8th, you can't cut across on 7th at the top of the park. I tried going further up. I ended up having to go up onto Worth and come back around. And like, it took me about 20 minutes to get up. So I was at the grocery store, and it was just, because it shuts everything down from pretty much the hospital all the way to the river. It's very difficult to navigate. And people were, like, the restaurants were empty because nobody could even get into town to do anything. So I think, since the spirit of this thing is to promote Hudson and tourism and so forth, that's part of it. I think we have to listen to the business community on this.
yeah, I mean, they wouldn't consider a Sunday maybe, or another day of the week, the Sunday is.
I have not been in meetings with them, but what I have heard is that they are not willing to change the time. Let me look at July here. I want to make sure I'm speaking correctly. July 11th. This is Saturday, yeah. I mean, they could easily do it at like 9 or 10 in the morning. And the other thing about it is that it's done in waves. which is how 1 mile runs are done. So it goes on for about 2 hours, and there's time involved in shutting down the streets ahead of time and time involved at the end. So I think that one needs, to be looked at.
Also, if they don't have a mass gathering permit at this point,
As of earlier this week, they did not.
we have to consider that as well.
Yeah.
When giving out these,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we need to check with the mayor's office to see what the status is.
okay, all right. So,
Wellesley is the next one. I didn't have any questions on that one. We've had them before. At Hudson, we've done that before. The next one I had questions about was Happen. Because this is not really an event. This is a, kind of an advertising thing, notification things. I don't think this really qualifies as an event. It's outreach, distribution, et cetera, one location where all of the events during the summer are there. I don't really see that as meeting criteria for a grant.
yeah, I don't get this. I don't understand.
I think we've had the family reunion before, as far as I remember. Open studios, we just, heard from David on that one. He is going to check on the ADA piece with Tiffany Martin.
Right, right.
One possibility here is if the event was split into 2 sections where there's the ADA compliant portion of it and there's the studios that are not. And then we could potentially, consider giving a grant to the ADA compliant version. I think it's an option that he's gonna look at. Hudson Area Library, I don't know that we've done anything with them before, but that seemed like a, thing that was within our purview. Flag Day, we've had before.
What the Hudson Library is doing a walking
They're
tour.
doing a walking tour, yeah. Flag Day, who we be is related to Juneteenth. Helped with that before. Strip Club, that's the one that wanted 10,000 for waterfront.
No, it's only 5.
Hmm?
It's only 5.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm looking at Hudson Sloop Club right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong column here. But yes, you're correct. I beg your pardon. I was looking at what other funding they have received. Who would be is Juneteenth and Waterfront Wednesdays. The Jazz Festival for Hudson Hall. Film Festival that we've had before, I think. So I didn't really have questions about the others, so now it's really just a question of how do we want to divvy up the monies?
Should we compare what we did last year?
Okay, I'm only turning my hearing aids on.
It's a good idea. Hold on, last year resolution, hold on.
Okay, cool.
See, we've done the same time last year.
Oh, God. So the total requests, added up that column is 130,000.
Well, there you go. Well, when did we do this? Did we do it in April last year?
Yeah,
Sorry, I should pull this up farther. Maybe we did it March, no? Special meeting. here we go. Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's not it, that's not it, that's just not something.
It was,
The map of once, I think maybe it was March. Hold on, March. Sorry, Margaret. Let's see. Okay. Special, okay, so what we did last year is Hudson Hall, 5,000. Flag Day, 5,000. Then Cove Fund, 3,000.
Sankofa.
Sankofa,
We don't have a Sankofa request this year.
Hudson Festival Orchestra, which I did not see,
No,
3,000.
but
Waterfront Wednesday, 3,000. Family Reunion, 1,000. Film Festival, 1,500.
the donations were like 850.
Fast Day, 800.
Yeah, that's what they asked for.
That's for 1,000 this year. Hudson Eye,
That's
1,000.
not very
This year. Bindle's Tip, 2,000. Diata,
Who?
Diata, DIATA,
Yeah, we don't have that this year.
that's not here this year. 1,000, and then out Hudson, 3,000. Okay. So. Let me say that again. Then, I don't think, maybe this is the Diata is, what's the Latinx? The Latinx parade,
Oh, we don't have any this year.
but wasn't that last minute last year, remember?
Yes, we allowed them to do it.
They were late or something.
Yes, that's
Right.
correct.
That's not in here, I don't see it, right? I don't see that here. So maybe they're not. All right, fine. All right, so,
I'm gonna insert a column here so that I can do comparable numbers.
so should we compare with like to like?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
All right, so we have Hudson Hall last year, they're requesting the same jazz festival. As they did last year. Last year we gave them $5,000. Same with Flag Day.
I'm trying to insert a column here and I can't. Where's that? Okay. Can you just tell me, from each one, what we had last year, so that I can add the
Okay,
column?
right. So,
Let's start with them step by
okay,
step.
so Hudson Hall, 5,000.
Okay. Okay,
All right, Flag Day, 5,000.
I have to keep finding,
Sand Cove,
trying to find Flag Day.
Flag Day's on the bottom.
Excuse me,
Flag Day's on the
Yeah.
bottom.
I see it, I see it. That was 5,000?
5,000 again last year.
Yeah,
And Cove,
we don't have this year.
they're not here this year. No.
Yep.
Hudson Festival Orchestra, nope.
We, no,
Waterfront Wednesday, last year, 3,000.
that's under Scoop Cup this year. Where's Scoop? There we go, 3,000.
Family reunion. 1,000,
How many was 1,000?
let's say again, I can't hear you.
That was 1,000?
Yes, 1,000 last year. Family
Let
reunion.
me find that, there it is.
Oh, 25. Film festival. And last row, last year was 1,500. Basket, 800. Hudson I no longer exist. It's not on the spreadsheet. Bindle Stift. 2,000,
2,
yes. Diata, it's not here, I'm seeing. Out Hudson, 3,000. Did we give any money to Hudson Mile last year?
no, last year was their first year.
But there was a resolution for them, hold on.
It's much.
You think we gave them money?
Yes,
We did.
there was something that happened with them.
The chief came and made Fleet North.
Because we had extra funds last year. Remember? Mhm. Oh, okay, we did, we gave, hold on, Ashton, yeah. We gave them 700 last year. That's how much we have left over. You hear that, Margaret?
Yeah, I did hear that.
It didn't happen until, August. Okay. Who we be is,
It's basically, Gentine.
oh, that's right. Is it, wait, but Sankofa is Operation Unite? They did not apply?
Not sure what they were.
Right? Okay.
You're right.
Oh. They were on a doing edition.
Used to be called White Rose Shore Festival.
Right. They're like, it's like, it's like,
Is it?
oh, that's right, yes, at the library. Yes. You doing that, Margaret?
I'm trying to put in a form paper and nothing's working. Alright, so what do we want to do here?
Alright, well. So I'm trying to figure out if we were to give the organizations who asked this year the same as last year,
Yeah, I would increase though the passing money.
would fascinating, right?
I would give them a
Give them the
thousand.
extra $20, right, exactly, fine, okay, great. Um. Who would be, okay, fine,
Yeah, who we be, I think we should provide funding to.
but I don't know, they were not in
They
there,
weren't in last year,
okay,
but a couple of years ago,
they were,
when we had the first year of Juneteenth,
yes,
I think we gave them, I can't remember, it might have been 3,000.
yeah,
Remember, we had the discussion about trying to divide the money equally across the parades?
Right.
But I think that one should definitely,
yeah,
be included.
fair enough. So.
This formula is not working.
You know, I have a hard time too, it's because it's in this numbers thing, that's why,
Yeah, it's not
it's not really so.
working properly at all.
Alright, hold on, I should, right. Let's get this together.
Okay, so we're going to, Dasney, will be 800, will be 1,000. Oh, yeah, because they're not properly numbers.
Alright, so let's go through the list. So Bindlestiff. 2025 was 2,000,
Who would keep them at that? It's the same.
2026, 2,000.
Yeah.
Right, fine. Next one on the thing is, this Hudson Mile, I think that's a,
We need to put that to one
TBD.
side, yeah. Dasney is 1,000.
Fastney was 800.
Yep.
It's now to 1,000.
Okay.
Right, great. Out Hudson
Was 3,000.
was 3,000,
Keep it at that.
keep it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Happen,
That's new, I don't think so.
no, I don't, I have no idea. What, they just wanna have. Event directory platform designed to
Basically.
promote all events. I'm going to recuse myself.
Yes, you should,
Yes, I should.
because I know of an event.
It's someone, yeah, okay, fine. Fair enough. What's next after happen?
He says, yeah, I'm just adding this on my calculator because this stupid thing is important. After happen is,
Family reunion,
family reunion. That was 1,000 last year.
1,000. Let's say keep it at
Keep it at
1,000
the
for
same.
now. Okay,
Open studios to be determined.
open studios TBD,
Area library is new. So. I think maybe 1,000.
1,000 is, I think, for a new event, fine. They asked for 2,500. And
Flag Day parade,
Flag Day, we gave them 5.
we keep that at 5. Who we be is new, we could maybe do 1,000.
Fine.
Scoop
Loop,
up,
we
keep
gave them
at 3.
3,000. Let's do 3,000, so that goes. Hudson Hall,
Hudson Hall, we gave 5,000 last year.
5,000, 5,000. And then film festival. 1,500,
Okay, 1,500.
1,500. Fine. So where are we now? If we was to do all,
I'm at 23.5.
say again,
I'm at 23.5,
oh,
if I put it in
for
correct.
2026,
If I did it correctly.
23.5. Wait, say it again?
Yes,
Say that number again?
23,500 is what I have.
23,500.
If I put the numbers in correctly into my
Yeah,
calculator.
that might pass me. That might be right.
Am I right, Linda? Linda says I'm right, so I'm right.
Oh dear God.
So I think what we should do with the ones that were pending. If we leave it at that for now. And then when we get more information about open studios. I didn't put anything, how much did we decide to give the library? I don't think I put any,
1,000,
1,000?
yeah. 23.5, no, fine. Oh, we have a question?
Yeah, Rana,
Hello? Hello?
this from the other day, but we fixed it.
Hello, hi. I don't know if I could unmute myself or if you had to unmute me. You can hear me now. Okay, I don't have a question. I have a sort of question, but you can wait till you're finished making your decisions and I'll ask it then.
No, I think you can ask it now.
Yeah, I think we're kind of.
'Cause
Okay.
What we've done is we've looked at what we gave out last year and plugged those numbers in. There are a couple of new things that are sort of pending. One is Hudson Mile. And the other is Open Studios. Open Studios had, ADA compliance issues, so we need to hear from, Tiffany Hamilton on that one. And we don't know the status of the Hudson Mile with regard to their, permit, their mass gathering permit. So at the moment, using what was done last year and then with a couple of new ones that we, put money in for, we're at 23.5, and I think where we are right now is that we'll leave it at that for now until we hear back on a couple of the pending ones. And then if there's still money left over, we'll see where we can allocate it elsewhere if there's still some money. So that's where we are. So go ahead.
Okay. The event application, the application for an event permit officially stipulates that these applications have to be submitted 120 days in advance of the event, although there is also a proviso for waiving that requirement. And from my experience, it is frequently waived by the mayor. The other thing I wanted to say is in the days of the old tourism board, the completed applications were available on the tourism board page. Are these completed applications, to the extent that they've been received, available anywhere on the city website?
We could put it into a PDF and post it on the
Yeah.
city website as part of communications.
Yeah.
It's just, right, it comes into, as a CSV file from the form, but, I could put that into a PDF file.
Well, thanks,
So
I'd appreciate that.
What we're looking at here is an export from what was submitted.
Yes,
Mhm.
the spreadsheet you have in front of you is
Is an
an export from
Okay.
what was submitted in the forms.
Okay.
So what I could do is,
Well, why not just post the spreadsheet?
yeah, I'll just post the spreadsheet. I mean, it's hard to read, but.
It is hard.
I mean, these forms in the past, they would list something about the nature of the organization, the nature of the event, what facility they were providing and all that sort, just so the public had some idea of what was being planned.
So all of that is in this spreadsheet. So The old form was, sort of a manual thing, and a couple of years ago, it switched to being an online portal. But they fill in information about the description of the project, the purpose of the project, why should they be funded, what positive outcomes and so forth. So all the things that you're talking about are actually in this spreadsheet that we're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fair
Okay,
question.
thank-
It's all public information, so we
Right.
just make all
I
this
think
available.
it's the spreadsheet,
Yeah,
and we can, I
Okay.
can make it into Excel rather than CSV and maybe make it better.
fair enough.
Okay, thanks very much.
Anything else?
Yeah.
No, okay, so for Monday, we're going to, do I need to do, I'm not gonna do a resolution right now, we can just go with our recommendation on Monday. And I can do a resolution for following Tuesday, or do you want me to do a resolution tomorrow for Monday?
Well, we should do the rest, because this, are we okay with this?
I'm okay with what we've decided,
23.5.
but, right, and we still have open questions about a couple of others that we haven't yet. It's fine.
We can always give the money later on.
Yeah, okay, so do a resolution based on this.
Yeah. Last year we gave the Hudson Mile 2 months after,
Okay, that's fine.
in August.
Yeah.
You know, and also maybe any extra funds people go back into the
They can go back
police
to
or
the general.
DPW budget to clean up that food.
Oh, there's a good thought. That's actually an excellent thought.
Once in a while they happen.
Yeah, I know, it's very rare.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't think it was excellent, except that I have a crushing headache and I'm not thinking clearly.
This meeting's almost over. I think that's it, right? So we'll take this information at 23.5 allocated and 30,000. We're waiting to hear from, there's 2 TBDs. And,
Yeah, let me see.
anything extra out of that, we'll put back into DPW police budget.
Yeah.
For these events, for overtime and cleanup. All right, folks, any other questions, comments? No? That's all she wrote. Thank you very much. Thanks for playing. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.